Playing just great songs. This is Sunday Live. Time now to talk animals. Tony Cruse is in the studio. Now, Tony, have you been here since we've had our new Pet of the Week jingle?
I haven't, no. Please
Do you want to hear it?
Me, yeah.
This will make you... You'll love this. Stand by for this.
Sunday Live.
Sunday Live.
Pet of the Week.
It's a singing dog.
It's great, isn't it? That's our Pet of the Week single.
Well, I recognise the dog. I think there's a horse in there as well, am I right?
There's a bit of everything in that jingle. It's absolutely wonderful.
Well, it's a good fanfare.
Indeed. So, Tony Cruse, TC Dog Training, how's it all going?
It's going exceptionally well. Exceptionally busy at the moment. These last 2 months I've had a few campaigns going.
Yeah.
I'm remarketing my website and my new sort of services that I'm providing.
Yeah.
I'm also joining together with a lot of like-minded dog trainers to introduce the sort of Essex Dog Trainers, Positive Essex Dog Trainers.
Oh, that's good.
Approach. So there's a lot of us involved in this, and basically we're fed up of people coming to us saying that their dogs are being abused in the name of training. So we're really happy to provide the public with a good, positive, experienced, educated dog trainer.
That's what we want. I mean, there's nothing worse than people that do sort of training where they're sort of terrifying the dogs or scaring the dogs into doing the right thing. You want them to do it because they want to do it. Really,
exactly.
Don't you?
I mean, we've heard stories about biscuit tins being thrown at dogs. I mean, A, where do you find a biscuit tin from these days? And B, it's a very old method that will probably spook the dog and not exactly help the dog out in the situation you want it to help it out in. So biscuit tins are a no-no. We use positive methods and encourage the dog to whatever he wants to do.
Wonderful.
Lots of training, lots of positive training.
Cool. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to pop the links of those websites on the Sunday Live Trace Keeper Facebook page so people can go and find those and have a look. But if anybody wants to call in if they've got any dog questions that they'd like to ask Tony, he's here down to the end of the show. So get in quick with your dog questions, 01702 45 50 60, or of course you can go via the Facebook page or the text as well. Tony is here to answer those questions, and I think we should probably start off actually with one from me because it's a really hot weather day today, really boiling on the seafront. Poor Motley is sweating and going and we had a big bowl of water when he arrived. What top tips are there for dogs in this weather?
Top tips: always carry a bottle of water. It's a good idea just for yourself but also for your dog. You're never you could always be caught short, as it were, in hot weather, especially in a vehicle. Especially Southend today is quite chocker. If there was any sort of 10-minute tailbacks and you couldn't move anywhere, then give your dog a drink while he's sitting in the back of your car. It's good advice. Also, not a great idea to walk your dog at noon, midday. Mad dogs and Englishmen.
Out the midday sun. Absolutely.
So I'm staying here for the rest of the day. We'll be running back to the car quickly. But yeah, it's a good idea to walk your dog at sort of dusk and during the morning time when the sun's just coming up. It's a lovely time of day anyway. The poor dogs, imagine wearing a fur coat in this weather. I don't have to say any more.
Don't need to say any more. Excellent. Right, let's have a little bit of music now. If you've got any questions, give us a shout and Tony will answer them for you.
I don't want no fly guy.
We've got Tony Cruse from TC Dog Training in the studio with Motley the dog. Woof woof. He's not going to woof. He's not going to woof on demand for me. Got some questions coming in, Tony. This one's from Carol in Southwood and Ferrers. She says, my border terrier Archie has separation anxiety. He barks and chews up our shoes when we leave him. What can we do?
Okay, separation anxiety is quite a complex issue. True separation anxiety involves the dog really panicking, defecation, urination, chewing up door frames. The dog is actually very, very panicked, and if it was a human, apparently it'll be a human close to suicide. It's that bad.
Oh, golly.
So first of all, you've got to establish whether it is separation anxiety or boredom. Many of the cases that I got called out to recently have not necessarily been separation anxiety so much as a dog that's bored. So leave your dog for 5 hours on its own. They're social animals anyway, and if they've got nothing to do on their own, they will find other
things to do.
Yeah. They'll employ themselves to do something. And chewing shoes, was it chewing shoes up and that sort of thing?
Yeah, chewing shoes.
Yeah, that's a way to deal with a little bit of stress, and it's also something for the dog to do.
Yeah.
So obviously it's not appropriate. So what I would suggest is leaving the dog with something really yummy like a Kong, filled with a little bit of peanut butter and maybe some of the dog's dinner, and he can then divert his attention. Archie can divert his attention to that. Chewing produces endorphins. It actually has a calming effect, so that's why he's chewing the shoes. So first of all, you want to establish if it is really separation anxiety or just boredom. If it's just boredom, give him a little job to do, and you know, that's the best method I could advise. I will get someone around, a professional around, just to establish whether it's one or the other.
Yeah.
But true separation anxiety usually involves the dog, you know, urinating and you coming back to a big old mess, and a dog that's almost, sometimes they pant so much that the saliva produces a pool on the floor.
Oh, blimey.
And that's how bad it can get. So there's a big difference between separation anxiety and boredom. Find out the difference, and then if it's separation anxiety, get a professional in. If it's boredom, try and think of something your dog can be doing when you're not around.
Okay, brilliant stuff. Got another one here from Julie in Basildon. She says, we've got a German Shepherd dog called Priya, and she jumps on our bed when we're not in. I recently bought a canister that makes a loud hissing to use to make her get off the bed. She's now tinkling on the bed. Why does she do this?
That's a good question. First of all, why is the dog getting on the bed? If you leave the bedroom door open, there's a good chance your dog will get on the bed.
Yeah.
First solution to that is the old joke, shut the bedroom door. Secondly, the method to stop the dog jumping on the bed is probably not the best. These sort of canisters produce a loud hissing noise. I certainly know from my experience German Shepherds can be a little bit nervy.
Yeah.
German Shepherd on the bed, relaxing, suddenly a canister blows in his face, blows this hissing sound into his face, or the female's face, the bitch's face. She's not going to be too happy, she's going to be nervous.
Yeah.
So possibly the next time she gets on there and she hears a front door go or the door's open, she's going to panic. She may even urinate then.
Yeah.
You see what's happened? She's had such a panic attack, she's urinated on the bed. So the first method is prevention. Secondly, you can actually train a good off the bed, or produce a little bed of her own that's floor level, a really comfy bed. Why would she want to get on your bed if her bed's just as comfy?
Yeah, you can go get in her bed.
yeah, that's one way of doing it. But I wouldn't use that method to stop her. It's probably after the event anyway. She's probably been sleeping on the bed for 2 hours before you walk along and hiss her in the face with this canister thing. So these canisters aren't the greatest methods I would choose. Your dog can either panic and urinate, or your dog can actually growl back, and to be honest, that's happened in my experience. You know, the dog said, hang on a minute, I'm not happy with this, what are you doing to me? And they go into their fight mode if they can't fight, you know. So,
okay, brilliant stuff. Tony, thank you. Let's have some music now from Jason Donovan. Jason Donovan on Sunday Live. We've got Tony Cruse here from TC Dog Training. So loads going on for you at the moment.
It's exceptionally busy, as I said. 2 new ventures. First one is a group of like-minded dog trainers, and we've been set up to help the general public really select a positive trainer. You can go to the website. It's essexdogtrainers.co.uk. That's essexdogtrainers.co.uk if you're looking for a positive dog trainer. Secondly, my new training format, free training videos for you guys out there. You can find them on smartdogessex.com. That's smartdogessex.com. Free training videos, and why not just take a look at it?
Brilliant stuff. Tony, as always, thank you very much for coming. And sorry we couldn't fit anybody's questions in, but you know what it's like, everybody's got doggy questions.
It's a pleasure.
They want to ask. Brilliant stuff. Enjoy the rest of the day. And that is it for Sunday Live for this week. We're back on your radios next Sunday from 8 a.m. Loads of great stuff coming up on the show next week. Tracy Young is here after the news with Pure 80s. 4 hours of Pure 80s. Enjoy the sunshine the rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you soon.
Sunday Live with Essex Chambers of Commerce.